morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Have you guys had your coffee this morning? It is March 20th and it is 7:45 in the morning. Yes, Brittany has her coffee because this is my go-to to get me up and pumping in the mornings. So I know life has definitely been just tossed upside down with everything going on with this virus and kids being knocked out of school for a number of weeks. I mean, even up until yesterday, I received another email just saying it could be pushed back even further. I've even heard some family members tell me that school has been canceled for the whole entire year. So with that being said, I definitely put a nice schedule in place for my kids because I do feel like it's very vital to keep them on some type of routine. Now, this doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just taking you guys along with what I have put in place in my household. I feel like it's working. Again, if you're off schedule, it's really okay. Like, we are all doing our best. So 7:40 in the morning, I wake the girls up. They get up and they do get a little extra hour and some of sleep. On a regular day of school, they would be up at 6 o'clock. They have to be to the school about 7:10 to have breakfast. But since, you know, things are a little different, I wake them up about 7:40. Their dad heads out for work. They get up, brush their teeth, and they have breakfast. After that, they start their yoga. So right now, you'll see they are currently doing some yoga down here. Now, on most mornings, yoga would be on our TV, but since somebody lost the remote, we cannot put the yoga on the TV. Yes, so they're blaming Taylor, who happens to still be asleep, which is good because, honey, my pumpkin needs her beauty rest, okay? So I kind of let her sleep in as long as she needs to while I get the girls situated with their school, okay. While I get the girls situated in the mornings. So after yoga, they go right into math. I like to get math done bright and early when our brains are just getting up. We're really awake and alert. So without further ado, I'm going to tell you guys on my full Friday. I hope this might help you, give you some type of idea of maybe how you can implement some type of schedule in your household, or just find it interesting coming along with our, what do you want to call it, maybe like quarantine homeschooling schedule, because this is our new reality. 8:30 and I have the girls working on their math. Thankfully, math is something that they have online that they're able to work on and their teachers can still look it up. I know as of Monday they're supposed to be going to distant learning and everything being virtually online. But this is where they actually already were having homework and things like that with their teachers. So it definitely helps to keep them on the same schedule academically from what they were already learning and doing in school. And the computer thankfully helps them already tell them if it's incorrect. Right now she's doing comparing graphs. So she'll read the paragraph here and I'll ask her to compare the graphs. And then Shania, she is in her portal over here for school as well. I give them a good hour of math time, and in between any of that, if they have any questions between now and, you know, any questions they get stumped on, mommy is literally right here. This is my little work area, so I'm not far from them. Actually busy doing math, and Taylor is still sleeping. This is a really good time for me to get a load of laundry done because I have gotten pretty backed up with laundry. I mean, it has just been so crazy. Thankfully, they haven't had to have uniforms because they're home with mommy, but definitely need to get a load of laundry in. So this is a really good time while they're independently working with their math for me to get started on some household chores. So Taylor is officially up, and as you guys can see, I'm in the middle of doing some laundry. The girls are wrapping up math. So reading and grammar spelling is up next. So I'm going to get Taylor breakfast, give her a little milk, get her situated so I can get the girls onto their next subject. But as you guys can see, it's definitely a lot of multitasking because I still have household things to do while I'm still trying to be the teacher, and I still have busybody Taylor. But she's officially up, so as you guys can see, Taylor's all in my shirt, so she's ready for a little milk and probably some oatmeal, and then I will move the girls on to their next subject. All right, guys, so it is now a little after 9:30. I am a little bit behind, but you know, when Taylor got up, she wanted to eat a little bit, and she wanted to like play. So we're moving on to spelling, grammar, and writing. I split that up from actual reading and independent reading time, which we do in the other half of the afternoon. So I'm feeding Taylor oatmeal. The girls are getting out their words. What I did was earlier in the week, I gave them each 12 sight words. So they are obviously on different levels. We have 5th grade and we have 1st grade. I gave them each these words, and we went through on different days, writing them multiple times, writing them in sentences, writing and looking up the correct definitions. I was a lot more hands-on with Talea because she's in 1st grade. Shania, for the most part, has hers down pat. She can...
See, this is the definitions, and then we had to do sentences, and then writing them over so you know how to spell them, and yeah.
And these are mine.
Yep, so they each got 12 words. And so today, since it's Friday, I like to do, well, again, it's my first week, but I decided to do like a wrap-up of the week. Now, I'm not going to be, of course, too hard on them or anything like that because it was our first week, and it was a rocky start. But what I want them to get used to is Friday is still going to be like as if they were in their reading classes, where they will be, I will sit down, test them, say the words in a sentence, know the definition, writing them out. So that's basically what we do for the next hour when it comes to grammar time. And I go through yesterday's paragraphs with the kids as well. For like Shania, for instance, when I have them write a paragraph about what they read about, any little misspellings or using words incorrectly or run-on sentences, or things that don't make sense, I definitely use my handy dandy pink pen, and I go through and kind of correct her and stuff like that. So that's kind of, yeah. And I just leave her little notes like reread your answers and things like that. So since Talea is in 1st grade, we do practicing writing, just making sure she's really good at writing, but keeping it very neat on the lines. So basically that's what we just go through in our hour of grammar, spelling, and writing. Yep, and I do have to multitask because Taylor's hungry, so again, it's just a lot, but I'm telling you parents, you can do it. The girls have about a good 20 more minutes of spelling, grammar, writing time. And as you guys can hear, Taylor is in the background having a Taylor moment. But so in between that time, I'm going to make me some breakfast really quick. I have me a quick shake here with some mangoes, bananas, pineapple, spinach, a little bit of orange juice. I love a nice citrus shake. So I'm going to have my breakfast really quick. The girls did really good on their grammar spelling testing. What I like to do is just go over their sight words with them. They tell me the definition, tell me how to spell them. You can also implement puzzles in there, word searches, different things for them to keep their mind stimulated and moving. So next week I'll definitely implement some puzzles in there. But today we did time going over their words. And yeah, so I'm going to make me some quick breakfast because it is 10 o'clock. And like I said, they have a good like 20, 25 more minutes of grammar time. And then we will move right along. In between that, I give them some wiggle room. Get up and have a little walk break. Because normal days, they would be walking from class to class. At least Shania would be. They go to their lockers. And then Talea, you know, you have a little bit of circle time or getting up, moving around, take a water break, take a little wiggle break. So do that in between. Because they do get just antsy after a little bit, maybe just sitting there. You got to think they don't have like classmates, you know, they have each other to talk to in between. I definitely do try to keep them at their desk, you know, focusing on their works. But you got to think, again, guys, this is all new to all of us. So I'm going to make me some breakfast and then we will be moving right along to our next subject. 10:30 and we are moving on to our next subject, which is what, guys?
Science!
Science. Okay, so what I have come up with is rotating science and history. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we will rotate doing science for an hour one day, history for an hour another day. So today, since it's Friday and we've done science and history, we're going to recap what we've learned this week in science and history. So right now, we're going to spend a few minutes watching a video on YouTube, which, by the way, Shania has watched this channel in school, so I didn't just pull it out and Talea. I didn't just pull this, curriculum out of nowhere. This is actually a channel she's watched in class. So what are you guys going to be learning today in science?
We are learning the skeletal system.
Yes. Yes, and the bones. So it's only about a 5-minute video. And I have an assignment for them that they're going to do here. And we're going to go over what they learned in the video. We're going to label the skeletal systems. And while they watch this video, I'm going to take Taylor in the room with me. We're going to try to finish folding up some clothes in these 5 minutes. And then I'll come back and they will go over and tell me what they've learned in the video. And we will go through the worksheet I have printed out for them. And we will start labeling our skeletal system. So, all right, guys, go ahead and play your video. And me and Taylor will be back in 5 minutes. Almost done with the first half of the morning. Well, we kind of are because it is 11:45, and let me tell you guys, I keep these kids on a school schedule when it comes to lunch. One thing about this whole situation of homeschooling and being at home is you are not going to eat me out of a house. You're not going to just eat every time you feel like eating. So we have breakfast between 7:45, 8 o'clock. And then you go into having lunch at 11:45. So between 11:45 and 1:30, I get lunch in and recess. So I give in the air fryer. Yeah. So Shania's getting all fancy with her lunch over here.
It's because now that one day Mommy said, "Did you want it in the air fryer?" And I tried it, and now I just want it every time. Yeah, so she makes like a sandwich melt kind of thing. She puts her whole sandwich in the air fryer. It melts her cheese and crisp up. I put my
yeah, then she puts lettuce on it. But anyways, so between 11:45 and about 12:15, 12:30ish, I give them lunchtime. We have lunch. I feed Taylor. I kind of do a couple of house chores, whatever I can do in between them, or I'll eat lunch myself. And then from 12:30 to 1:30, I give them recess. Now, I do give a longer period of recess than normal because you got to think I'm home and I'm still trying to teach them and be here with Taylor. And then we've just been in the house for so long with this whole quarantine situation. I need a little bit of that, like, out time. Huh? Yes, that's fine. So I do give them a little bit more of a hour period of time with lunch. It's actually rainy out today, so I'm not sure what recess is going to consist of us today. But yeah, so we're almost done with the first half of the day. And for the most part, like I said, guys, my schedule seems to be working. I've done it all this week. And the girls enjoy it. I enjoy it. I just feel like it really keeps us on a daily track. We're getting the subjects in, and it's not always going to be perfect. There are days I'm going to actually have to leave and go to the store, but for most of the days, it's keeping me super organized.
Also, for some reason, homeschooling is more fun for me because when I'm at real school, it's just boring.
Oh, so mommy actually makes it more fun. I love hearing that. So, like I said, I do keep them on a schedule when it comes to eating because many of you parents out there probably know your kids will eat every hour on the hour if you let them. So we're having sandwiches with grapes, and then they're going to have leftover macaroni because they had macaroni last night, but they had a ton left over. And Taylor's she's having macaroni and a little bit of grapes.
And her sweet potato.
And then she's having sweet potato and broccoli from last night that she did not finish up. But something else I just wanted to let you guys know is in a video I did the other day, why is Daddy's slipper out here? You know, see, that's probably Taylor. But the other day I did do a video on trying to do a quick organize for this new reality that a lot of us are in. But I had to switch it up real quick. So I know you guys may be wondering, like, what the heck? She did a whole video and it looked this way, now it looks this way. I had to switch it up because that one desk situation that I had over here was not working. Again, guys, I'm working with a limited amount of space. But I forgot we had this table. It's a little on the raggedy side. So, I mean, it is what it is. But I forgot. I have it in the garage. The girls normally play with slime on it. I'll do videos on it sometimes. But we brought it up here. And we separated their desk. So, Shania works over here. Talea works over here with the laptop. And it gives them both more room. Because I found that after the first day of doing the way I did the desk the other day, it just wasn't working for me. So definitely you have to do what's best for you, switch it all up. I still have our board over here where when we do arts and crafts and we do certain assignments, the girls can hang it up here. But yeah, we're all doing the best we can, and this is just my little schedule. So since it's so Taylor, you're so close. She thinks she's taking a picture. But since it's so rainy outside and today we cannot have outside recess, which kind of sucks because being in the house all day, every day is definitely a change of pace for me. But we're going to play Uno. The kids want to play Uno. I do need to get caught up on some household chores, clean my bathroom, finish my laundry. But I'm going to play around Uno with the girls. Then I will pick up on my household chores while they enjoy the rest of their indoor recess. Taylor, come on, let's play Uno. You are not taking a picture.
Can I go first?
Come on. Oh my God, you're so loud. It's my turn. What's the color?
She changed it. I changed it to yellow, then she changed it to blue. So it's blue. Mommy, what is she doing? Did she get out that way?
She did get out. Uno out! Ooh, mommy won! Mommy won! Mommy won! Ooh, mommy won! Teacher, mommy won!
I have more than 2.
All right, who am I gonna make draw to? I'm gonna go with Shania because you only got 2 cards. All right, so mommy is about to go work on some household
What color is it?
chores. I'm gonna go with yellow. So it is 1:30 in the afternoon, and today we're going to switch up the other half of the afternoon just a little bit different. So we've had lunch, we've had recess indoors because it's super yucky outside. Like, it wasn't no chance of getting outside. So normally between 1:30 and 3 o'clock is everything that has to do with reading. You're going to, where's Taylor? Taylor is missing nap time today. So she's not on a strict schedule whatsoever, but because normally for the last week she's been napping during our recess time. So between 12:30 and 1:30 she's in her stroller napping while we're walking or playing in the garage. Today she's not having it. So we're going to switch it up. Instead of me reading aloud to Talea or Talea reading to me, we're going to do a group session of reading. Shania's going to read us a book. What is it?
It's called Space, Planets, Moon, Stars, and More.
Yes, so she's going to read to us. On a normal basis, Shania would read her book, which is like
Yeah, that's mine.
a thicker chapter book. It's the
It
Hippo.
only has a little bit of
It's
pages.
Belly Up.
Belly Up is the book she's currently on.
It will be my 4th book once I finish it.
Yes. So, but today she's going to read out loud to me, Talea, and Taylor. In reading, it is from grades 1 to 3. So for Shania, it's a breeze. Talea's really good with reading as well. But I didn't want anything too super long today.
Like my book.
Yes, her book is long, but we definitely get
I
a good...
understand it, but maybe Talea won't understand
Well,
it.
I didn't want her to read Belly Up because it's just she's in the middle of it, and not that we all know exactly what is going on. Like, she'll tell me what she's reading about, so I know kind of where she's at. But I just decided let's start something completely fresh today. So Shania is going to read us this book. After the book, we'll talk about it, discuss
read
it.
a couple pages.
Yeah, she'll read a couple pages, talk about what we read about. They'll go into reading comp. Hopefully Taylor will be napping by then because she's doing a whole lot. Yes. So Shania's gonna go ahead and read us this book.
The moon, the stars, and you. You can see some of the universe in the night sky. You can also see part of it during the day, the sun. The sun is actually a star. It is just
of stars that form a pattern. The pattern may look like an animal, a person, or an object.
Tell me the last page. Astronomers learn new things about the universe every day. Who knows, maybe one day you will look up and discover something new.
All right, good job. All right, guys, so that was our reading time for today. A little different. Like I said, normally when we do reading, I have Shania do independent reading in her book, but for today it's Friday and Taylor I thought it might be good to read her book, and look, she fell asleep. So I'm gonna go lay her down. The girls are gonna start writing their little summary about what they read about. It is about 2:15 and the girls have read. As I said before, Friday we decided just to read together just to help Taylor get soothed and sleep. She's laying down, so they have already each written a paragraph. You'll see Shania's is over here about what they read and learned in the book that we read today. So now for about 30 minutes, from 2:15 to about 2:45, they're going to do reading and questions. So Shania's working out of a book. For now, again, guys, I'm still waiting on the actual, Taylor's telling me to be quiet, waiting on the actual teachers to send me what they are going to be implementing. But right now, I have to have some type of schedule in place while things are so, uncertain right now. So she's currently working in her book where she will read a couple of passages, answer questions for each, and just for about 30 minutes. Talea, she actually has a website her teacher has given her, and she will listen to some passages and stories and then answer questions. Of course, I'm not far, so if they have any questions, they can, if they get stumped somewhere, they can just ask me. And then we are literally sliding into the end of the day. So we have literally made it through the day. It is 3:15. Yes, they have goldfish. They're having a little snack. I know I keep them on a very strict eating schedule because I'm telling you, you better use those school stomachs. I tell them all the time, you don't just get to eat in class, and they definitely get water breaks and little wiggle breaks.
End of the day, so this kind of like our snack.
Yes, it is the end of the day. So it is literally 3:15. We did reading comp for 45 minutes. It ran into about 3, a little bit after 3 o'clock. So now they're working on art. And honestly, guys, this is it for mommy teacher day, because when they get
start all over.
Nope, tomorrow's Saturday, so you guys get a break.
Weekend.
It's the weekend. Finally. So what I've decided to do today for art, I had art assignment yesterday and the day before that where I gave them kind of something to do.
Yeah, we did under the sea.
Yeah, they did under the sea stuff. Today, since they read a solar system book, they are actually drawing the solar system. Looking good. And they're kind of using the computer to help guide them on some ideas. But I do have a couple of ideas for art next week, just depending on how their actual distance learning starts, if it starts next week. But anyways, guys, this is everything for my schedule. I definitely hope you guys enjoyed it. The girls, like I said, just got to pick kind of what they wanted to do for art today, and I let them work on it really up until they're really done. I mean, it's 3:15. This is the time that Talea would be getting out of school. Shania's school schedule is normally extended to 3:45, but not here at home.
Wait until they get out.
Yes, and she normally waits until she gets out of school. So I definitely hope you enjoyed my schedule today. Just following me around, just, kind of getting that insight on what I'm doing on a regular basis home with my kids. But like I said, we got to try to keep our kids on a schedule. Moms, I know it's hard. Dads, I know it's hard. Grandmas, if you have the kids during this freaking craziest time I've ever been through in life. I've never been through anything like this. It's just really crazy that everything has really come to like a halt, including school. But any parent or guardian out there watching my channel, watching my couponing videos, just wanting to see, what's Brittany up to while she's not couponing, definitely hope you enjoyed my video today, and I hope you got maybe something out of it, some ideas. I don't mind leaving my Excel spreadsheet for you guys to take a look at. Yes, I've actually made a full spreadsheet of the times that I do everything with them. I have a little notes area that at night when I'm just sitting up with my honey, I'll write in. It's almost like my full-blown lesson plan. So I kind of try to stay on track so the next day doesn't come and I'm kind of like, oh my God, what are we about to do? That's why I really love having a schedule. But again, listen guys, don't be so hard on yourself if it's not the full day, if it's not, you know, every subject in there. I mean, come on, we're gonna have to leave the house at some point. There are gonna be days that
Today we didn't because it was raining.
no, we didn't need to leave the house today. There are gonna be days that if you have a baby, or you just got a headache, there are gonna be days that you're just gonna be like, look, I'm not on schedule, and it is okay. Honey, I'm here to tell you, it is okay. This is all new to me, but I'm doing my best. And if you guys are not even new to this, you're stay-at-home moms, you homeschool, and leave your girl some tips. Leave them down below. I have no problem with suggestions. I mean, I just literally was like, I gotta come up with something to keep my kids' mind going, to keep them on a schedule. So, yeah, guys, that's all that I have for you guys. Do you have something for them, Shania? Shania has something.
Something that I like about homeschooling is that I get to be in the house. I don't have to be at school.
You don't have to get dressed?
Yeah. I get to just be in whatever I want.
Just in sweatpants, no uniforms, nothing, just in sweatpants. She just has on, you know, her lounge clothes. Mommy, I'm always in lounge clothes. Like, it's rare you'll ever see a girl, like, dressed up, because I just don't live the dressed up life. Granted, I love getting dressed up, but it's just not something that I do often. But anyways, not to get all off topic, that is everything for today, guys. Now that it's almost, I don't know, 3:20, 3 something. At this time, I give the girls their afternoon, you know, lunch, food, whatever you want to call it, because dinner will be made about 6:30. So normally when the girls actually do come home from actual school, they are starving. I don't know what's for dinner. I didn't even get that far today. Normally I have everything, you know, a bit planned out, not always. But this is the time where the girls come home and they are acting like they are starving. So yeah, I mean, not acting. They are starving. In their minds, they're starving. So right now, while they're doing arts and it is 3:20 or whatnot, I'm gonna get them started on some afternoon food. And other than that, guys, yeah, leave your girl any suggestions, comments, anything you have down below, anything that you are going through as a parent or guardian, because I know this is all new for us. So other than that, guys, until my next video, thanks for watching.